Okay, so one operation you need to know about is how to change the ec2 instance type. So for example, you want to go from a T2 macro to a T2 small, maybe because you need more RAM and more CPU for your application. So this only works if your instance is an EBS backed instance. So the steps are to stop the instance, then change the instance type, and then start the instance again. So let's connect to our instance. And first, we're going to create a file on it and then also look at the available memory. So if I do echo hello into a text file called hello.txt, as we can see now, we have that hello.txt file available to us. And within it says the word hello. Okay. If we do free minus n, it's going to give us some information around the memory on our instance. As you can see, we have 993 megs of memory. Okay. Now let's close this, or I'll keep it in this tab just to compare. And I'm going to cancel this. And now I want to change the instance type from a T2 micro to a T2 small. So to do so, I'm going to stop my instance. And once the instance is stopped, I will be able to change its type. So my instance is now stopped. And what I can do is right click, instance settings, and then change instance type. So as you can see, we have a T2 macro right now, but we can upgrade to a T2 small, for example, if we wanted to increase the size vertically, or to go to a T2 nano if we wanted to go down, okay? But as you can see, we can also choose any kind of instance. For example, we can go into an R5DN 4x large. And based on the instance type you choose, as you can see, you get either an EBS optimized instance, which is enabled by default, or if we go in and stay in the T2 range, for example, T2 small, EBS optimized is not supported for this instance. So EBS optimized means that you are going to have better throughput to your EBS volumes, and this is available to newer type generations, type of EC2 instances. For example, a T3 will have an EBS optimized type of instance, okay? So in this example, I'll just keep it as a T2 small. Please know that if you do this, then you're going to get charges because the T2 small is not part of the free tier. So I will just apply it. And now my instance type is a T2 small. Now, when I start my instance, okay, and I'm going to start it, what's going to happen is that my EC2 instance, when you stop and start an instance, is going to be restarted on another physical host within the AWS data center. So that means that yes, the instance will change its hardware, okay, but because the storage is EBS based, this is a block device as an EBS volume, then the data will remain the same. And I will show you this in a second. So what we want to do is to wait for the instance to be running. And here we go. And we want to yet again connect to our instance. So in this example, I'm going to connect again using the ec2 connect instance connect. So let's try because probably instance is rebooting. And I am back in my instance. So we know that this is the same instance because if we look at the files, we have hello world.txt, hello.txt, and if you look within it, we have the word hello. So that means that our file system is the same. But if we do free minus m to look at some memory, we can see that now we have 1,991 megabytes of RAM available on this instance, which is different from what we had from before. Okay, so this is the whole power of using this resize of the instance. Now, just to close this off, please stop your instance and make sure you go back to a T2 micro for the reason that you want to remain within the free tier. So that's it for this lecture. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next lecture.